Hey Canucks fans, hope you're well. A quick news update today. General Manager Patrik Allvin announcing that the Vancouver Canucks have assigned Braeden Cootes to his WHL team, the Seattle Thunderbirds. No surprise here, Coots did not last the full 9-game trial that many people were predicting. Actually, some people were predicting that he would actually last past 9 games and burn that first year of his entry-level contract. But as we saw last night, been struggling a little bit at the pro level after a pretty impressive training camp, forming that dynamic duo with fellow youngster Jonathan Lekkerimäki. But we saw that they have struggled, and he has struggled throughout the first 3 games. The entire team has struggled, admittedly, but Coots had no points, -2, and his ice time basically is sitting at around 10 or 11 minutes a game. So in the first game, the home opener against Calgary, he lined up with Jonathan Lekkerimäki and Evander Kane. And then the past 2 games, we've seen Evander Kane move up to the second line with Chytil and Garland. So it's been Coots still with Lekkerimäki and mostly with winger Drew O'Connor. Now last night's game against St. Louis, they really struggled. That trio, they're on the ice for at least one, if not, no, I think 1 goal for sure. And they got pinned in their own end many times. So no surprise, once again, especially with Teddy Blueger Teddy Blueger was practicing today, albeit in a non-contact jersey, but still 2 more days before the game in Dallas to kick off their 5-game road trip. And you still have Linus Karlsson there as well. So I think with Blueger and Karlsson waiting in the wings, Karlsson healthy, Blueger just about to be healthy, and with Braden Cootes struggling a little bit at the pro level, this was a no-brainer. The only reason they were going to keep Coots past 9 games, albeit not even 3 games, but 9 games, was if he was completely lighting it up and it was impossible to take him out of the lineup. But his performance, along with the team's performance, made this an easy decision. I'm actually a little surprised that he didn't get more of a longer look, but I'm also, it makes sense. If the Canucks were already dead set on setting him down, there's no harm in doing it a little bit earlier, considering they've probably seen enough, right? They know who's coming back, they know who's healthy, they know how they want the team to play, they know how they want Coots to play. And at this juncture, it's probably much better if he does his 3rd full year in Seattle as their captain, dominate at the WHL level, because remember, he can't go to Abbotsford, he's too young, not until next year, but we'll worry about that next year. And then hopefully play for Canada in the World Juniors and continue to do very well that way. So when you step back, as much as we wanted Coots to succeed and it'd be a real feel-good story, there's no rush. There's no rush at all. He's a 15th overall draft pick just this past June. So generally, those guys take 1 or 2 years to get up to the main team anyways. So no surprise, no harm. This is probably the best move for him. And it's probably the best move for the Vancouver Canucks right now as they look to establish an identity, to make themselves harder to play against, and to make themselves deeper throughout the entire lineup. So Canucks fans, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Braden Cootes being sent back to junior to a Seattle team after just 3 games with the Vancouver Canucks. As I mentioned, Teddy Blueger practicing with non-contact jersey, same with P.O. Joseph. So the Canucks went with, and Derek Forbort was absent. So the Canucks went with the exact same lineup. They practiced the exact same lineup, same lines, same D combos as they had in last night's 5-2 loss to the St. Louis Blues. Finally, thanks to everyone who joined me for the 24-hour live stream, whether you joined me for all 24 hours or portions of it. Great time with media members, content creators, family members, getting slapped in the you-know-where with a tortilla, getting made up. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, check out the hours, the 1 to 2 o'clock hour, just nutso. But overall, so grateful. I'm still full of energy. I made it to the end, and in large part due to your encouragement and your affirmation. So once again, thank you. I'm going to take a bit of a break. I did Canucks After Dark with Parker. I survived after that hockey game. And then I'm going to take a break tonight and tomorrow. So the members live stream that was supposed to be tonight, I will reschedule that soon. And for the show tomorrow, I actually already knew that I wasn't going to be able to do a show tomorrow night because we're finally doing our church hockey pool late tomorrow night because of my church activities. So again, no live stream tonight, no members live stream, no live stream tomorrow. That was scheduled. Thursday will be my next one, and we will wrap up, we will analyze and dissect the Vancouver Canucks' first game of their 5-game road trip in Dallas on Thursday night. So thanks everyone once again for your support over the weekend. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts on the 24-hour live stream, your thoughts on Braden Cootes being sent back down to junior. Shout out to my sponsors, Van City Express Real Estate, Gassy Jack Art, and Mulligan Golf Company. And thanks to my members, check this out: legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Carol Bovelander, legendary Line Change, legendary Brian Blingy Choi, legendary Swervin Irvin, and legendary Andrew Chang, Hall of Fame franchise members. Thanks to you as well. And thanks to all of you for watching, liking, and subscribing. On the way out, like the video, subscribe, leave a donation if you want. But most importantly, your thoughts on the 24-hour live stream, your thoughts on Braeden Cootes being sent back to junior. No show tonight, no show Wednesday night. I will see you Thursday night. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. God bless, and go Canucks go.